With Mo Salah and Spurs, you knew there would be fire. Not the kind of flames the Egyptian warned he would unleash if he spoke to reporters after last week's touchline bust-up with Jurgen Klopp. But the sort of blazing scoring form that has made him one of the Premier League's hottest goal-getters in the last 7 years, with Tottenham so often getting burnt.
Salah's opener here, after he was put straight back into the team following that fracas at West Ham, was his 12th strike against the North Londoners. The only club to feel his wrath more is Manchester United, against whom he has notched 14.
His other favoured opposition are Manchester City, West Ham, both 11, and Arsenal, 10, summing up just what a big game player the 31-year-old is. Read more on FOOTBALLMASTER. Win a stunning Rolex GMT Master 2 Yellow Gold or £27,500 cash from just 58 PTIME out. Furious Tottenham stars have to be separated at half-time in Liverpool clash. Salah may have faded in recent weeks, this game aside.
But that lethal record against the best the Premier League has to offer shows how much the Reds will miss him if he does follow Klopp out the exit door this summer. Having said that, Spurs looked more like the worst in the top flight today as Ange Postecoglou's struggling side made it easy for their hosts.
From Guglielmo Vicario's weak effort to repel Salah's early header, to Emerson Royal having his pocket picked in the build-up to Cody Gakpo making it 3-0, the visitors had a shocker. Most red in football legend gone ex-Barcelona and World Cup winning manager has died aged 85. ROYAL flush watch as furious Spurs stars have to be separated at halftime versus Liverpool. Ready to kill Keane gives Sky Sports host death stare in row over spoilt brat Haaland. Bloody mess watch as football fan loses fingers after setting off flare outside stadium. Best free bet sign-up offers for UK bookmakers. Left back Andy Robertson made it 2 goals in as many games in between those strikes, firing in after a shot was saved by Salah, who also teed up a worldie for Harvey Elliott.
The emphatic victory kept Liverpool technically in the title race, even though it would take a miracle for them to overhaul City and Arsenal at this point. Jurgen Klopp vows never to watch TNT Sports again as Liverpool boss launches hilarious rant over favourite TV channel. It resembled more of a fun day out for fans to remind him of what their icon Klopp is capable of creating on what was his penultimate home game in charge before he walks into the sunset at the end of the season.
The Anfield experience must have been anything but fun for boyhood Liverpool supporter Postecoglou, whose first campaign is in danger of unravelling. This was their 4th defeat on the trot, their 2nd where they have shipped 4, and their dismal away record in the league now stands at 1 win in 9.
More worryingly, the free-flowing fare dubbed Ange Ball, which delivered a hat-trick of Manager of the Month awards at the start of the season, was in short supply. That was save for 2 late strikes, which proved to be consolations but at the time added a bit of drama, through ex-Evertonian Richarlison and Son Heung-min.
They did not get close to capitalising on the favour Aston Villa did them by losing at Brighton earlier in the day. And now with 3 games left, including a home clash with imperious-looking City, they are 7 points off Unai Emery's 4th-placed side.
Worse still, Spurs have in-form pair Newcastle and Chelsea in their rearview mirror. The two are only 4 points behind and, whisper it, old boss Mauricio Pochettino and his Blues are just 2 further away.
Postecoglou wanted a reaction after Thursday's dismal 2-0 loss at Stamford Bridge, and Spurs actually looked okay for the opening 5 minutes or so. It was downhill from there, though. Salah struck the crossbar with an effort which surely must have been intended to be a cross on 8 minutes, before Christian Romero cleared an Elliott strike off the line.
The hosts did not have to wait too much longer to find the back of the net as the impressive Gakpo clipped a gorgeous ball over to Salah, who had lost his marker royal completely. His header was accurate enough towards the near post, but Vicario will be disappointed he was so easily beaten.
Liverpool grew in confidence, no mean feat given their patchy recent form, and it was just a matter of time before the second went in. Gakpo, Robertson, Luis Diaz and Trent Alexander-Arnold all went close before Liverpool's favourite Scottish left-back converted just before the break.
Robertson had laid an Alexander-Arnold cross back to Salah and was Johnny on the spot to turn in the rebound when the Egyptian shot had been saved. As the whistle went for the break, Romero and Emerson Royal had to be separated by goalie Vicario as frustration threatened to boil over.
Whatever Postecoglou's halftime team talk was, it did not work as Gakpo headed in Elliott's superb delivery for number 3 within 5 minutes of the interval. Elliott then netted the goal of the game just before the hour by driving a shot into the top corner from 22 yards.
Gareth Southgate, if he was watching, will no doubt have been hugely impressed by the 21-year-old. It was getting embarrassing for Postecoglou, just like it had been at Brighton, Fulham and Newcastle since Christmas.
But similarly to the 4-2 loss at the Amex at the end of December, his side did salvage some pride with a late rally. The first came when Richarlison hit his 11th of the season by coolly slotting home Brennan Johnson's cross.
Brazilian number 9 Richarlison then teed up Son, who became the first ever Premier League player to score in 4 consecutive matches at Anfield. No wonder Klopp thinks missing out on signing the South Korean is his biggest transfer mistake of his Reds tenure.
Read more. Son Storiesstar is gone. Titanic and Lord of the Rings actor dies aged 79 as tributes pour in. SHOCK exit. Legendary 80s pop star quits Eurovision winning group, leaving fans devastated. The late goals merely papered over the cracks for sinking Spurs though. While their nemesis Salah could even afford a wry smile when being flagged offside after burying in what he thought was his 13th strike against one of his favourite opponents.